Sound to your mind.
Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Shouts all on my team, I need more than a mattress support in my dreams. Could grab a few Z's like I'm falling asleep, but I don't wanna wake for the morning. Grief, breathe. Tears drop to the form in the sea. A broke heart, but it's worn in my sleeve. Never listened, I was warned in my teens, but I still skip school, I was taught in the streets. Ring back, don't call for police. Stand tall, don't fall for the beast. Got issues with trust, so I'm born to believe. We've been a victim of love and now we're caught in it deep. Breathe.
Yes, people, as we approach the end of the all-time 11 from the major national teams. Again, we've got the last one, but obviously we have definitely added in Italy as well. So Italy will be on Saturday. And then on the Monday, we're going to do our all-time 11, combining all the players and all the teams that we've done previously. And again, that is going to be a headache. But as I said, man, it's going to be an enjoyable one, which, as I said, I think we ain't got a clue what players we're actually choosing. But yeah, as I said, man, it's bound to be good. Big up to Baz One Diva each and every time, says, how you both doing? I'll be honest, yeah, I'm actually feeling quite tired, man. But I've been tired all day, to be fair, man. But obviously, when I jump on here, man, hopefully that goes away today, man. But I can definitely feel it, man. But yeah, no, other than that, obviously, you know, I've got a nice little break coming up. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. But yeah, no, all good. Fitz, how you been, bro? You been good?
Yeah, man, same old same, innit? Same old same, just fucking trying to get by.
Yeah, I hear it.
Fucking,
I hear
to
it.
be fair, I've just been waiting for rain. Manchester has not had this length of time with no rain in so long. It's crazy.
Oh, serious?
Bro, I can't remember the last time it rained here. It's not good.
Yeah,
It's not good.
yeah.
I know some
It's
people are
quite
loving
cold down
this
there
shit.
as well, isn't it?
Nah, not me, man. I've got Irish blood, man. This sunlight ain't for me, brother.
I hear
Fuck
it. I
that.
hear it. The thing is, I like it when the sun's out, man. But you know, I have to be in some sort of shade, man. You'll never catch me just, you know, just strolling it out in that sun, man. It's too tiring, man. Too tiring.
Trust
You
me.
know. Yeah. But yeah, man, listen, we are going to get onto it, guys. Again, if anyone's got any other questions about any transfer news, etc., then yeah, make sure you throw that in the chat and then we'll get back to that after. But we are going to be doing our Argentina all-time 11. And again, if you haven't seen the other teams that we've been doing, they are obviously in a playlist. So we've done literally, you know, all the top nations in the world. And we've got Argentina, and then we've got Italy on Saturday. And as I said, we're going to do a combined on Monday. So, yeah, let us know in the chat, you know, if you agree with the players that are going in. Or on the other hand, you know, let us know if you, you know, if you think there's certain players that should be in. But this one's going to be difficult, you know, and I think in terms of the team that we're probably looking to pick, this could rival the strongest team, Brazil, in my eyes, you know, because especially in the attack. So yeah, let's see how we're gonna put this together. But Fitz, what formation are you thinking, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, they have got a few options for fullbacks, and one of them in particular I'd really like to try and get in, but I don't
Yeah,
feel
I hear it. I hear it.
I don't feel that the other side's really got anything worthy of, especially with how many attacking players we've got to try and squeeze in. So I'm saying three at the back here, and I'm not gonna lie, we need like 4 10s as well as wings as well as two strikers. The best I can come up with is 3-3-2-2 or 3-1-4-2 or 3-4-2-1.
So what? 2 10s and then Wait, was that 3-4-2-1?
So 3-4-2-1. So it'd be like obviously you got the standard midfield, fucking two centre mids and fucking wingers, and then obviously the 2 10s and 1 striker. Or it can be 3-3-2-2 or 3-1-4-2. But either way, we still miss like 3 bad boys. There's no way of getting everybody in there.
Yeah, of course.
I did actually say to you in private, can we not get away with just 2 centre backs or just throw 1 centre back in that bitch like a Christmas tree and just like upside down Christmas tree kind of thing, like a one, you know what I mean? That's how it needs to go for this.
2 at, so what you're saying, 2 at the back. The only problem is I don't think this has a 2 at the back formation on there.
Yeah, so we're stuck with 3 at the back. We've got to do 3 at the back in it. So it's either
3 at the back is the only
3-4-2-1 or 3-1-4-2, where it's like the 1's a centre mid, and then you got 2 10s and your wingers next to each other, kind of thing.
Okay, so 3-4-2-1. So sorry, yeah. So you got 3-4-2-1, 3-4-1-2, 3-1-4-2, 3-5-1-1, 3-3-1-3, 3-3-1.
Right, so I'm saying either 3-1-4-2 or 3-4-2-1.
Okay.
Either way, whichever way, because either way we're going to be disappointed.
3-3-4. You never even. Where is it? 3-4-2-1. Why can't I see that on there? All right, 3-4-2-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So guys, 3-4-2-1. Big up to Baz One Diva with the 200 gems sunshine. Yeah, big up. I'm not even sure what this even is, but big up to yourself anyway. Big up to Foxy Danny as well. Yeah, all good. Hope you're keeping well as well. Right, guys, we're gonna go with a 3-4-2-1. And listen, for goalkeeper, yeah, I think Fitz is gonna be in agreement with this. Yeah, I've just got one name.
Same.
And again, it's quite obvious who it is because he's the only World Cup winning goalkeeper. And I actually think, you know, as a personality, as a presence, you know, I think in terms of all that to put together, and he is a very good keeper anyway, good shot stopper. Probably underrated as well. But for me, that's Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah.
Is that you going with?
I was going to try and banter and be like, "What? We're not doing Romero, no?" But nah.
Oh, I see his name here, and I was thinking, yeah,
it can't be, man. It can't be. Like I say, fucking hell.
He couldn't even hold goal for United. You know what I'm trying to say? So
I'm saying cup keeper for United, did it? But that's what I'm saying. That United bias does like to creep in occasionally, but you got you got to keep it real, innit? Martinez. I'm not even gonna lie. I said it at the start of like last season when we were linked with him. I'd have loved to have had him at Old Trafford. I genuinely do see him as a proper. He's a winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a leader, man. Definitely. All right, let's go on to. So, are we going to go with 3 defenders? Yeah, 3 centre backs.
Yeah. I was thinking 3 centre backs because I've got 3 in mind that all deserve to be there.
All right, cool. So, I've literally got 5 down there, but I think we're going to be in agreement. Yeah. So let's get the centre back out the way first. Yeah. So the 5 centre back defenders I've got are Christian Romero, Lisandro Martinez, Nicholas Otamendi, Roberto Ayala, and Walter Samuel.
Well, I don't care which way you want to do them, but the 3 names I've got down is
Samuel Ayala.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Well, left side is Walter Samuel because he's the only left footer there.
I agree.
And then I'd probably put Ayala in the centre and put Otamendi on the right.
Oh, so you're taking Otamendi ahead of them, yeah?
Yeah. I take Otamendi simply because I swear, first and foremost, he was detrimental in reaching not the World Cup just gone, but the one before that. He was detrimental in them getting to that final. I swear. Even the one before that, he was part of that, was he not?
Oh, the one they won?
Yeah, I think he's been named in three. Like he's actually competed in three World Cups where Argentina have reached finals, isn't it?
Um,
Pretty
yeah, I
certain.
think
Because
he has.
obviously,
Yeah, I actually think he has. Yeah,
because he was at this one as well, isn't it? He was at the last two, and that's what I'm saying. Like you
yeah.
can't. Like, as much as obviously I'd love to take fucking Martinez over him because it's United over a City player, but Otamendi deserves to be there, innit?
He does, man. And I think the one thing about Otamendi, obviously formerly of Man City as well, is that he is someone that, in terms of being like a leader, a winner, and I think the one thing about the Argentina, this squad that we've chosen, yeah, they've got a lot of leaders in that squad. You know what I'm trying to say? In a lot of the players that we've picked. As I said, I think in terms of an actual footballing centre back, he's not that, but you know, he's probably like Christian Romero before Christian Romero. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
In the sense
yeah.
of a decent footballing centre back, but aggressive. You know, a winner.
But less of the shit house stuff.
Yeah. But I'll still say he's definitely got that in him. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? So
100%. All them Argentinians have got it in them, but
yeah.
like,
I think the only
Romero
one who
takes
hasn't
the
really is probably
cake.
Messi. You know what I mean?
But again, it's just I don't think it's just I think it's just not pointed out. You look at like I
Okay.
say, look at some of them challenges I sent over to you where it studs
Yeah.
on calf, bro. That shit
Yeah.
house at its finest.
I hear it.
You know what I
I hear it.
mean? That's
Yeah.
getting under a man's skin, literally. Nah, man. I feel like Messi does get a blind because of how good he is. Like I do it, I overlook some of his fucking his
Yeah.
arrogance or his whatever, but it's like it's Messi in it. But we
Mm.
do have to keep it real. Like fucking hell. He
Yeah, I
does
hear it.
have it
I hear
in
it.
him, Messi. You know what I mean? Like there is
He's a,
times
he's
where he's hella
a bit of a sly
motivated and
one,
there's
isn't
no
he?
shit housery in him. He's just gonna prove he's the best in it. But then there are
Yeah.
times where he's look at what he did to Cucurella. My man's trying to say he got hit in the mouth and he's like, yo, send him off, you fucking cover it.
Mm.
Like, bro, that shit housery, you get me?
I think it. No, but didn't he say that Cucurella said something to him or something?
No, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to say that he's covered his mouth, but Cucurella is literally explaining the injury on the floor. He got hit in the mouth. But
Yeah.
because he's gone like that and he's saying it to him, he's like he's covered his mouth while he's speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
It's like
tried.
that's
He tried doing the reverse. You know that guy that racially abused Vinicius Jr.
Yeah.
He tried doing
He
the
tried
reverse
to
one.
basically do like a Vinny in it. How he covered his mouth.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just fucking chill out. He's telling you we hit him in the mouth. You get me? Like the fuck. And he's literally his hands moving as he's saying it, like he's hit. Like you can see what he's saying in it without having to, like being able to
Mm.
hear it. You can see what he's saying. It's like, nah, that shit
Yeah.
house at its finest.
Boy,
Fucking world cup finest.
if Messi's resorted to that, man, then yeah, football's in a
Yeah,
dark place.
I'll find you the clip and I'll send it you, bro. Because like I say, like
Yeah.
you can tell when you're looking at what Kuka is doing and his movements, even in slow motion, it's like he's not
Yeah.
covered his mouth and speaking. He's literally like that, where he's showing you like he's like hit, or you know what I mean. It's not like
Mm.
he's. But yeah, Messi straight away just turning around, just like, yo, no one's seeing this. Like, nah, bro, behave.
Yeah, he tried it,
Richarlison in disguise, bro.
innit? Funny, you know what? Thinking of Richarlison, and I see something when Argentina got beat or when they conceded, there was something going around on YouTube about Richarlison doing some moves inside his house, celebrating. I was crying, man.
I can
That
believe
guy
it.
is what you call a shit house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 110%. But that's what I'm saying. Players like Richarlison, I hated him. I hated watching him in that final against Tottenham. That
Mm,
motherfucker, I wanted blood. Yeah, but this is like
mm,
that kind of player in your shirt. Yo, fuck that. I love that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, fuck it.
yeah,
Do what you need to do, son. You know what I mean? As long as it's not like how them Argentinians were handling shit, like getting proper dirty, like scummy shit. Like I say,
mm.
that shit house we were like my man. As soon as the second half kicked off, he's trying to run it to the corner flag and waste. He's like, bro, the second half
Yeah,
just kicked off and you're trying to run to the corner flag. Like, bro, you're taking the piss. But again,
yeah.
if I watch the United player do that, I'd be on the floor, so I can't cuss it too highly in it. But
It's
like I
all
say,
part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, man, but like all these Argentinians have got it in them. Messi's the same, even though he is a magician. Like, bro,
Yeah,
he's got it in him same way, man.
yeah. I think he's definitely got it in him, but he's just he gets ignored obviously because of who he is, isn't it? You know, but
Yeah, yeah. And because of how good he is, let's be clear, like he is that
Mm,
good where people will overlook like flaws of his, you know what I mean? Like that
yeah.
it happens a lot, you know what I mean? But like I say, gotta
Mm,
call it how we see it, innit? Like he does definitely have it in him and he does fucking occasionally fucking do it. And it's been more at his late end of his career, like his early
mm,
days. I didn't see it half as much. Or maybe I just
yeah.
wasn't noticing it as much in it, but
Yeah,
like I
exactly,
say, man,
exactly.
it does seem to be a bit more fucking prevalent now.
Yeah. Big up to Daryl S. Big up my guy, man. Big up yourself. So yeah, okay, that's the defense and the goalkeeper sorted. I think that was pretty much straightforward. I think, yeah, out of the defense, definitely if we're gonna play three at the back, the only one you're kind of looking at really to upset that. I mean, I had Colaccini as well, but yeah,
Uh,
Colaccini or Mendy.
that's what I'm saying. For me, they're the three centre backs, but
Yeah.
I do feel bad leaving Zanetti out of this. You know what I mean? But on the left, what were the options? Fucking
Well, the thing
Sorin,
is, what I
Heinzer,
was
and
thinking to
Kuno.
what I was thinking to do, yeah, you got Heinzer and Juan Pablo Sorin, yeah, but I was thinking to play Pablo Zabaleta right back and then Zanetti left back, and then you got Scaloni as well. But Scaloni for me don't really get in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's what and for
So, but
me.
yeah, no, I think if like you got to wait up in it. If there's
Yeah, yeah.
more if there's more attackers, you want to obviously make use of the attackers in it rather than trying to squeeze in
100%.
defenders, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
It
Big
can
up
get
to
it
Daryl
like
S with
getting
the
tricky though.
67 gems. 6'7", you know. All right, big up Daryl S, man. Big up.
Okay,
All I keep
no.
doing is
Six,
saying is
six,
6'7"
seven.
rubbish, man. Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
All right, cool. Let's get on to the midfield now. I'll be honest, yeah. I don't even know where to go with this. I don't even know where to go with this. But is it safe to say, yeah, that we've got no wingers in this team?
No, we do.
I'm trying to think how are they gonna fit, how are we gonna fit this in?
But that's what I'm saying. We basically look at it like we've got a flat four midfield, like a normal four. So you got two wingers and you got two centre mids. Then you got two tens in front of them. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then you
All
got
right,
the
cool.
striker up top.
All right, well, what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna put the because I've got one winger, by the way, yeah, and I'm gonna put them all together with the midfield and the attacking midfields, and have the strikers separate, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the midfielders I've got, yeah, I've put in Enzo Fernandez and Alexis McAllister. I think it's quite safe to say they're both not making that, yeah.
Nah, nah. Yeah.
And I put Paulo Dybala in there as well, one of my favorite players, but Dybala's not lived up to what he should have. Yeah. Well, injuries have killed it as well. But this is where it gets interesting, yeah, because we're choosing between Javier Mascherano, Lionel Messi, Eva Banega, Juan Roman Riquelme, Juan Sebastian Veron, Pablo Aimar, Esteban Cambiaso, Diego Simeone, and Ariel Ortega.
Missed
Bro.
out Redondo, bro.
Who?
Redondo.
Oh, Fernando Redondo. Wait. Was Redondo in it then?
Yeah,
Was he
bro.
in there?
He's in my list, so
Oh,
he's definitely in the time frame.
okay. Redondo and then Angel Di Maria. Now, I'll be honest with you, yeah. There's only one player for me that definitely is undisputed in there. But the combination, I don't know. Because I'll tell you what I'm looking at, yeah, and I know it's going to be different to what you're doing, yeah. If we're going to go, okay, right, I'll tell you what we do, yeah. Let's get the tens out the way because I think that'll be easy to do, yeah. The tens that I'm dealing with, yeah, are Messi, Riquelme, Pablo Aimar, and Ortega. So 2 are going to miss out. I think it's safe to say Messi's in there, yeah?
No. Wait. Because here's my thinking to it, yeah?
So you're putting him on the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's a certified. Like, and to be fair, out of all the others that need to be in this team, they can't really fit out there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So for me, Messi would be on the right,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna lie, I'd be looking to put, even though Varane should be in the 10, I'm saying put him in the center so that we save it. So now we've got Messi on the right and we've got Varane in the center, like say next to Messi. So you've got the 2 spaces in the left hand side of the midfield and the 2 10s. Them 2 10s for me, it's Riquelme, and I'm putting Saviola there because he's not making it in.
Hey, Saviola! Hey, I've got Saviola part of the strikers, yeah?
I know, but there's too many options there, bro. Like, let's
disagree, yeah? All right. Let's put Messi and Varane, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I think Messi and Varane are undisputed.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're playing Messi out on the right is ridiculous, really. But
it is, but like I say, you can't really. If you was gonna fit Riquelme, Saviola, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, these men have to be in the 10. Like, they're not gonna work out wide. Like, Messi can work. You know what I mean? So it's just get him on the field where we can do, really, innit?
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking to put in the 10s? It's a headache, yeah. I would love to put the baller in there, but the baller can't make it, yeah. For me, I'm looking at Pablo Aimar and Roman Riquelme.
I hear it.
And that means leaving out Ortega. And the reason I'm leaving out Ortega, yeah, because it's either Ortega or Aimar. And I'm going with Aimar.
I hear it, but that's what I'm saying. For me, it's either fit Saviola in at the 10 or Aimar. And that's what I'm saying. For me, like, bro, Saviola's one of them, man, I've just got a soft spot for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's a bad boy,
he
man.
was sick. Like, sick.
The only thing is, though,
it's just with one striker.
I can't justify putting Saviola in for Pablo Aimar. That's the only problem. I think Aimar has to go in there.
But you do understand that if you don't get him in the 10, he's not getting in the team then, innit? God.
Who's that?
Saviola.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying to you.
I don't want him to miss out on this. I'm just hoping that you're understanding the ramifications of the choice you're making here, bro. Because Saviola, for me, is gonna hurt.
But again, I've got a change for you, though. I've got a change for you, yeah?
Go on.
So this is the reason why Saviola can't make it, which sounds crazy, yeah? Because if you're gonna say Saviola, then you have to say Aguero.
I do get
see what I mean?
I do get it.
So, because for me, Aguero goes in ahead of Saviola. So this is what I'm trying to say to you.
No, but this is what I'm saying. For me, like, Aguero gets in ahead of Tevez all day, every day of the week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
that's crazy, by the way. But yeah, I hear it.
But for me, I'll never forgive. I will never forgive. I don't care how good of a player he was, bro. Nah, I'll never forgive. So it's just, it's one of them, innit?
All right, let's get rid of the players that are not making it. Yeah. So no Enzo, no Alexis McAllister, no Mascherano, Ever Banega. What a player he was, but the quality's so high, so he can't make it. We've got Messi and Varane already.
Cambiaso's got to stay in with a shout. Cambiaso has to stay in with a shout.
Yeah, Cambiaso's in there, yeah. But for me, the way that I see it, you're either going to pick Cambiaso or Redondo.
Yeah.
And what Redondo done at Old Trafford, you know what I'm trying to say?
I know.
What he done at Old Trafford? Yeah.
Bro,
enough said.
This is disgusting, this one, bro. Cause we're actually, to be fair, we're flying through this one fairly quick, but it's not feeling nice at all.
Yeah.
I'm not having chance to even really process the we've just
Bro,
cut off
I
like
think
5
it's
players.
easier
We
yeah, to
didn't even
rule
get a
out the
chance to
guys we're not
talk
going to pick,
anything.
innit?
Huh?
I think it's easier to just rule out the guys that we're not going to pick, but then
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
narrowing
yeah,
it
yeah.
down to a very difficult list. I think as much as a good player that he is, no Di Maria.
But what are you thinking on the left then? Because I was actually thinking probably throw Di Maria on the left.
Well,
Unless
but bro, the
you want
problem
to
is
throw
though, yeah.
Varane out on the left.
Nah. We can't shift Veron, man. Veron's the
Nah, but
playmaker there.
Varane did do a lot of work out on the left as well, bro.
He did, bro. He did. But I ain't on putting those square pegs in round holes, man. Let's just
I
leave
hear it.
Juan
I hear it.
Sebastian there.
But that then could leave open the midfielder Cambiaso and Redondo.
You know what I'm thinking now, actually, now that you've said that, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah,
Go on.
Pablo Aimar on the left, Aguero and Riquelme in the tens.
Oh, Aguero over Saviola.
Bro, come on, man. Come on. Aguero has to be over Saviola.
Bro.
Even though Saviola's
Explain
a
to me
bad
why.
player, but Aguero has to be there.
Bro, have you ever seen a goal that Aguero has scored that has been anywhere near the quality that Saviola used to bag?
But again, you can say the same thing. Have you ever seen a goal that Saviola has scored anything near Aguero? So basically, we're looking at Aguero.
Saviola only scored like bangers, bro. Like, well, not only obviously, but bro, screaming because that's what I'm saying. He was that second striker, so he wasn't like always in the box and waiting for the like. He was normally fucking long distance shits, bro. Like Saviola was a bad boy.
He was. And the thing is, you know what, as well, yeah, you could arguably say, yeah, Saviola was Aguero before Aguero.
Yeah,
you could probably say that actually.
And don't forget
okay,
Saviola. Saviola is so good that my man went from fucking Real and Barca and back and forth and shit, and nobody cared. Everyone loved him regardless. Figo did it and he's the traitor for life, bro. You get me? Did it one time. This motherfucker didn't give a shit. No one cared. Saviola's the guy, bro.
Okay, well, okay. Let's confirm this, innit? Yeah.
Nah, but you know what?
Let's
Go to the vote on that one because I reckon I'll probably get outvoted anyway. But let's just see if I'm pleasantly surprised in it. Last time on the German team, I was pleasantly surprised with the way all the votes went. So I'm willing to put it to a vote on Saviola Aguero for the 10, and knowing recency bias is a bitch, I'm probably gonna lose this.
Chat, let us know, yeah. Javier Saviola or Sergio Aguero? Who are we going with in the 10? Because the thing is, are we gonna say, yeah, Redondo and Cambiaso are in the team? Either one.
To be fair, because this is what I'm saying, like if Veron's gonna stay in the middle, then yeah, only one of them can definitely make it, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
But
are we agreeing? Are we agreeing, yeah, that Riquelme's in there?
no, yeah. I think we've got to agree on that, innit? Let's be clear. Riquelme is one of the best 10s that ever fucking existed.
That little triangle right there, yeah, is dangerous. Again, when I see number 10s like this, I don't want to hear people tell me about other players that they're trying to rate as number 10s. I just don't want to hear it, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Riquelme is one of them guys that every time we discuss 10s, his name comes up. We can't lead him on. You know what I mean?
This guy, yeah, this guy was destroying it for Villarreal. Like he made Villarreal relevant. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He was ridiculous. So, as I said, man, Riquelme's in there. So now we've got 4 spaces, yeah. Let's get the striker in because I think we all know it's gonna be, you know. Don't talk to me about Alan Shearer. Just don't talk to me about Alan Shearer when you've got Batty goal. Yeah.
The only man
let's-
to score fucking, I think it's what a hat trick in 2 separate World Cups.
Yeah. Do you know what? I actually see that stat. Actually, I've actually seen that. Yeah.
Yep. Bad boy.
I mean,
Absolute
listen.
bad boy.
Listen. Diego Milito, Hernan Crespo, what a player he was. Carlos Tevez, Julian Alvarez, I put in there as well. He's a very good player. Listen, worthy shouts for these guys, yeah. But when it comes to that central striking position, listen, Alan Shearer, you got nothing on that. You got nothing.
Bro, that headband, that little tight black headband, just keeping his hair all in one place, bro. Yo, used to strike fearing guys.
Bro, when I first watched Go Lazio, yeah, all I saw, yeah, was I just said to myself, who the fuck is this guy? This guy was just causing him and Rui Costa and Chiesa, yeah. Again, bro, I'd never seen nothing like it. He was just, bro, it seemed like he was playing PlayStation. Some of the strikes didn't seem real. I'm thinking, this must be fake. Bro, he was hitting them from anywhere. Top corner, bro, left foot, right foot, deadly.
Did not matter.
He was deadly.
Did not matter. He was a fucking bad boy.
And bro, I'm gonna say this as well, yeah. People probably won't even agree to this, yeah. But it will show me, yeah. Big up to Clement as well, Clement Grenier, big up, man. It will show me, yeah, the level of thinking. People will probably tell you that Harry Kane's better than Bat Shooter. And again, let's get it right, yeah. Harry Kane, the footballer, is a very good player. But you see this guy here, Bat Shooter, the guy behind me, an absolute demon. Absolute demon. He was the best striker in Serie A at the time.
When Serie A was the top league in the world.
When Serie A was Serie A, he was the best striker. This guy was just hitting goals from anywhere. Left foot, right foot, head. It didn't matter. I even thought he was quick, Fitz. That's how bad it was. He was that good. I thought he was quick. And he wasn't quick.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, though. He was just that good that, he was... People overlooked what few flaws he did have. Like you say, you thought he was quick. He fucking wasn't. There was no real pace there, but no one could get close to him.
Yeah, he looked quick to me, man. He was
2 steps ahead. 2 steps ahead. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bear in mind, this guy fucking stayed at Fiorentina out of a love for the city and the club. He had Real Madrid and United and all these top clubs at the time all in for him, constantly trying to get him. Constantly.
Bro, I remember when he packed us at Old Trafford. You remember?
Yeah, bro.
Little backlift as well on the shot.
Absolutely fucking disgusting. But again, another one of them players that you always used to sign at one point on FIFA back in the day. He always ended up on your team. You know what I'm saying? He was just fucking ridiculous. I can't lie. Back in the day, my team consisted of like a standard, like a back four that never changed, no substitutes, same midfielders, and the rest of my squad was just strikers, bro. Strikers and tens. Like that's all I fucked with. Just a squad full of them. But like I say, Batistuta though, always. And
you know what? Let it be a lesson as well. Yeah, Brazil and Argentina. Yeah, these guys just produce tens. You know what I mean? They just produce tens. Like, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. I mean, look at this team already. Look at that the left-hand side. Yeah. You've got Messi, Varane, Riquelme, and Batistuta. I'm telling you this now. That's in the conversation with the Brazil ones right now. Just them four, by the way.
And you've still got a triangle to work out.
I'm telling you. Clement, help us out, man. I know you want Zanetti in there, but the fact that we went to a back three, yeah. You know what? In actual fact, Fitz, yeah. I'm actually happy, yeah, because Zanetti was that versatile and that good. I'm happy to put Zanetti in there instead of Otamendi.
To be fair, because he's on the right hand side.
He's on the right hand side.
Yeah. I wouldn't complain with that.
Let's put him in there, man, because
that was even.
I can't really leave out Zanetti and have Otamendi in there.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Clements was there at the start, but that was the one gripe that I did have with the back three was leaving Zanetti out. It's just on the left hand side. The options weren't the same as the level of Zanetti. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Oh, look at that team. Oh, hey, look at that team. Bro,
bro,
that left-hand side is illegal. Zanetti, Messi, Veron, Riquelme, Batistuta. That's ridiculous, you know.
nah, yeah, this Brazil team might be in trouble now. You know, bro. I can't lie.
Hey, can Di Maria make it?
As you said before, yeah, that on the last stream. Luckily, fucking Maradona just about didn't make this shit. You know what I mean? Imagine though.
Bro,
Oh
if
my
Maradona made this team, yeah, I think it's probably a wrap. You know what I'm trying to say?
that's what I'm saying. I think it would have to be because you've got like Maradona and Messi, same team, bro. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a
The
wrap.
thing is, I think Maradona missed the cutoff point of when we're doing 95.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Thank
No,
God.
the only
Yeah.
way that Brazil would have had a hope would have been if we'd have switched out Neymar for Romario, like I wanted to on the Brazil one.
Yeah.
Like Romario might have been able to, like, man for man against Maradona. We might have had a bit more of a conversation to have there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I don't think Neymar's got a conversation about him and Messi or him and Maradona.
Hey, don't ruin it, man. You never know.
I don't know. I just don't think. I think that's what. I think Neymar, no matter what, who he's getting compared to it. But to be fair, we don't know who's on the left just yet, innit? But fucking hell, who was on the right now? Adriano. Adriano's got a nightmare to deal with. Adriano's head to head with either Messi or fucking what Riquelme. Oh my days, that's stiff competition. And he's out of position technically.
Sorry, I'm just reading something, bro. 1 second. Sorry, 1 minute. So there, guys, these gifts are virtual interactive items such as animated icons, characters, and effects that viewers can send to creators during vertical live stream to show appreciation. Again, it's new to me. Yeah, so if those of you want to send some gifts, big up to yourselves. As I said, I've just come across it today. So so yeah, if you guys want to send gifts, keep them coming. But appreciate you guys each and every time for coming through anyway. All right, listen, we've got 3 players to get in. I know Clement has said about Di Maria, yeah. For me, I don't think Di Maria was the top player, yeah, but I think with what's available, I can't make a case for Di Maria because I'll tell you what my thinking is, yeah, with the players that's left, because let's just rule out the one. So we got the striker, yes, which means Crespo, Diego Milito are all ruled out. So this is where we're working with, yeah, for the last 3 spots. Benega, which he won't get in, by the way, but he was a top footballer. But Cambiaso, Pablo Aimar, Cambiaso, Simeone doesn't get in. Ariel Ortega, Fernando Redondo, Julian Alvarez, Sergio Aguero, Carlos Tevez, and Javier Saviola. That's what we're working with, by the way. Now, I don't know. I feel that Pablo Aimar, yeah, Pablo Aimar needs to be in this team, but I'm happy to play Aimar in the 10 or the left. But Fitz wants Saviola in there. But if you're gonna have Saviola, yeah, you gotta have Aguero for me. So I don't know. And then we got Cambiaso and Redondo for the balance. Julian, are we gonna say? I think Julian Alvarez is not gonna make it. Yeah, so let's rule him out. But bro, Carlos Tevez, are we ruling out Tevez as well?
Yeah, fuck Tevez. for all true Reds, fuck Carlos from the bottom of my heart.
Boy,
Absolutely
Carlos was a bad boy, man. So I can't even say that, man. He was a problem. But chat, let us know, yeah. Those last 3 spots, who should be filling them? Because I'll tell you now, I'm stuck. All I know is that Pablo Aimar has to be there for me.
All right, so
he has to be there.
if you're happy to put Aymar on the left, because for me, there's not really any guaranteed lock on left. I'm okay because Aymar does have to be in this team, and it's one less problem to stick him out on the left.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
And now
because
we've
I'm
got a
happy
centre
to play
mid.
in there.
For me, it's basically that centre mid's either Redondo or Cambiasso, and that 10 is what Savio.
Wait. Are we saying Aymar's in? Yeah.
Yeah, Aymar's in on the left. Like, he
Bro,
needs to be
Aymar
in,
and Messi either side.
bro.
This
Crazy.
this could beat Brazil. Aymar and Messi.
You see what I'm saying? Neymar in this head-to-head has got to come up against Aymar. That's not gonna go well.
Hey, Pablo Aymar, what a player. He's part of the backroom staff as well, isn't it, for Scaloni. Right, guys. So Aymar's in there, yeah. So we're now battling with two positions. So should we just do a straight Redondo or Cambiasso?
Yeah, in that midfield, it's either Redondo or Cambiasso, 100%.
I've got a feeling I know who you're going with, and I'm going to go with him as well. I'm thinking Redondo.
I think it's got to be.
And the reason I'm going with Redondo, is because I feel that Cambiasso is more of a dog in midfield. You know what I mean? He's more someone that wants to put challenges in, and again, he adds to the balance. Yeah, but I just think Redondo's got that bit of class, and Redondo, in a different way, is not like he's not someone that's going to win the ball back like Cambiasso. But what Redondo would do is playing with Veron. Is that those two will just keep the ball, and for me, having both of them being left-footed for the balance as well. Yeah, I'm thinking Redondo, bro. Are you happy with that? Big up to Darius. 200 gems, sunshine. Well, the sun's gone in, man. So, guys, who are you thinking? Fernando Redondo or Esteban Cambiasso? Who are you thinking?
Shit, I just realised I was muted. For me, it's Redondo. I've got to go Redondo over Cambiasso. But it hurts. It fucking hurts because I do fucking really, really rate Cambiasso highly.
Yeah, when he was at Inter, man, he was a problem. He was an absolute problem at Inter. Him and was it him and Vieira in there?
Yeah,
or was it someone else?
I think it was him and Vieira for a piece.
Yeah. Chat, anyone think that we should go with Cambiasso, or you sticking with Redondo? Let us know, because I'm thinking Redondo, man. Redondo had that class, and again, if anyone's seen that the United and Real Madrid game at Old Trafford, yeah, it was a massacre. I can't even lie, man. I can't even lie. It was a massacre, man. Them games had me angry, and you know why I was angry? I wasn't angry because we were getting beat. Yeah, I was angry because we were nowhere near them.
Yeah. It showed the levels, innit?
It showed levels. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And knowing like, yo, we're the best team in England. And then
we were nowhere near them. Nowhere near them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, fucking hell, man.
When R9 scored that hat trick, I think that was R9 just, bro. I remember watching that game. Yeah, it didn't make sense how he scored the hat trick. It's like you couldn't be that good. Like it didn't make sense.
But yo, people are like, yo, he can't be that good, bro. He was that good with one leg. That's what that night he was on one leg at that point. From like this guy was insane.
Bro, he just it didn't make sense, man. It just didn't make sense. Hey, what's that? Volvic is the one, Gav, not Highland. Listen, water's water, man. Let's not do that. Yeah. Any bit of water I can get my hands on, man, I don't mind. Any bit of water, man. Highland Spring, come on.
This is the top tier beverage.
All right, Mirinda.
bro.
Fresh from a chicken meal as well. Oh, you see that Mirinda? Was it Was it what's that? Is it Frace or something? It's called.
Oh, fucking yeah, the gout fries or something. Innit? Like,
That's the one. Hey,
I can't
listen,
pronounce that shit.
that drink. That's the one. That is the
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Top
Big up
tier,
the chicken.
top
Big up the
tier.
chicken shops, man.
Trust me, trust me. Finding them in a
Aye,
standard shop's like finding a rare Pokemon. I'm telling you, you
trust
don't
me.
happen, especially
You
in
know
Manny.
exactly where you're getting them drinks from, man. Dixie, favorite. You know what I mean? One of them shops to do it, man.
100.
One of them corner shops. Strawberry Mirinda. Strawberry Mirinda. Since when? Oh, that's the one you got now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mirinda's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. It's always the orange one.
You find orange everywhere, bro. Finding the strawberry one. Yeah, bro. It's not
It's
easy
like finding
work.
a needle in a haystack. Yeah.
Trust me.
All right, let's put Redondo in, innit? Yeah, this
So we got
team's
one
looking
more
strong,
10.
man.
So this
This
last
team's
10
looking
is
strong.
essentially what Saviola and Aguero. We're going head to head on this one.
Bro, what are we throwing out? Are we throwing out Tevez? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. From the bottom of my heart, fuck Carlos.
One sec. So, cool. So Redondo's in there. All right, that team's looking strong, man. Looking strong. Not one brother though. So, you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, maybe it is Brazil. So look, we're looking at we're going between Saviola, Aguero, Ortega, and no, that's it, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Saviola, Aguero, and Ortega.
But for me, if we're gonna lose one of them to make it easier, as fucking mad as it sounds, it's Ortega.
Yeah. I agree. And that just shows you how strong this is. So we're looking at Saviola or Pablo or Aguero, yeah? No Alvarez in there. Chat, let us know, who you going with? Saviola or Aguero? Fitz wants Saviola. I want Aguero. So
Don't
let
let me
us know.
down, man. You let me down before, man. Don't let me down on this one, fam.
I'm happy to go with the next the next pick. Saviola or Aguero. Let us know, chat. There less has called it, and he's gone with Kun Aguero. Hey, listen, there less. You're the man of the truth, Big up yourself. Listen, I like Saviola, but I just feel that Kun Aguero's got to be there for me, man. He has to be there. Unless anyone else wants to throw a spanner in the works. Guys, are we all agreeing that it's Aguero, yeah? Over Saviola? Again, if you're 20, you won't know about Saviola.
That's what I'm saying. I have a feeling that recency bias is gonna fuck me on that one anyway, innit? But that hurts. If I'd have won that one, I'd have called you Gaviola forevermore.
Yeah, bro, listen, I'll be honest with you, man. I would have liked to have seen Saviola in there, but for me, Saviola can't get in ahead of Batistuta. Riquelme has to be there. And it's like, he's only really battling with Aguero, really. But and I tell you what, actually. The reason why I take Aguero over Saviola is Aguero was a slightly better footballer than Saviola. As a technician, because that wasn't really Saviola's game. Saviola was pace and he was sharp, innit? But I just think Aguero had that bit more of that quality in it. That's the only way I could separate them. But but bro, what a quartet of attack, man, to choose from. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking dangerous.
Dangerous team. So guys, that's our lineup. Yeah, we've gone with the 3-4-2-1. So again, in goal, Emiliano Martinez, There's no surprise there. The only goalkeeper to win a World Cup for. Oh no, he's not. No, because Maradona won it, but obviously before the time, innit? But obviously in recent years, the only goalkeeper to win a World Cup for Argentina. The back three, we originally had Nicolas Otamendi, but to be honest, you can't be leaving out Javier Zanetti, man. And even though Zanetti is a fullback, can play in midfield as well. Zanetti's at right side centre back. Roberto Ayala, ex-Valencia centre back. Again, very underrated player. And then Walter Samuel, ex-Real Madrid. And again, Walter Samuel and Pablo Aimar. It's quite funny here how we've got both of them on the left-hand side here because they're both part of Lionel Scaloni's backroom staff, which is crazy, isn't it? So it's mad, isn't it? So that relationship's already there. The midfield, we've gone for the GOAT in Lionel Andres Messi, playing him on the right-hand side. Pablo Aimar, we just spoken about. You know, if those of you haven't watched Pablo Aimar, listen, go and watch him and then try and tell me about Jude Bellingham and Bruno Fernandes. That's all I say. Just go and watch Pablo Aimar. You know, this guy was an absolute magician. You know, was never regarded as one of the best in the world either. That's how high the level was. But he was regarded as a top player. Juan Sebastian Veron, you know, there's not really much to say about Veron. Come to Manchester United. Shouldn't have come there when Scholes and Keane were there. He needed to be there when they weren't there. But again, this guy was a pure technician, you know. And when people talk about passing the ball off both feet, again, go and watch Juan Sebastian Veron, because what I can't stand about modern day football, yeah, is the amount of players that get hyped up in this era, you know. And then we've watched players like Veron, and this is what you call quality, not these frauds that are in football right now, man. Because football's never been at its lowest point for me. You know, there are some top players out there, but along with top players, there's a lot of shit players as well. Fernando Redondo, again, we spoke about Redondo when he destroyed Man United at Old Trafford. You know, I think he set up Raul for the goal as well. Yeah, man, it was depressing. I'll have to say, man, depressing, because Man United were the top team then, and we were by far way off Real Madrid, and it just shows levels. Juan Roman Riquelme, again, another number 10, made Villarreal relevant. You know, was at Barcelona, didn't really have the career he should have had at Barcelona, Boca Juniors. But when you want to talk about number 10s with no pace, but pure quality, he's your guy. Because for me, the kind of player that he was, there ain't too many number 10s like him. The only ones I can really think of are players like Matt Letitia. You know, number 10s that didn't really have pace like that. But with Riquelme, he could dribble. You know what I'm trying to say? So close control. You know, he could pop a shot, free kick. You know, just creative, but no fitness. No fitness really, and no pace. But as I said, man, magician with the ball at his feet. Kun Aguero, as we all know, you know, in his time at Man City, was the best striker in the league. You know, no question about it. You know, destroyed United as well on many occasions, which, as I said, man, was a piss take. But what a bad boy. And then, as we said already, Batty goal, Gabriel Batistuta. Alan Shearer, listen, we've done a comparison with Andy Cole and Shearer, yeah? And there's people out there trying to tell me that Shearer's better than Cole. I'm yet to see anyone tell me why, by the way. It's just recency. It's not even recency bias, yeah? But people think Shearer's better than Cole because it's just what everyone says without any knowledge behind it. Yeah, let's put Batty go up against him.
It's been the narrative like since they were fucking actively playing. You know what I mean? Like it's always been the narrative that Shearer is the better striker, but that's what I'm saying. When you actually look at it, it's arguable. You know what I mean? But obviously, like I say, people will fucking sit there and they'll nitpick over the way that you put certain stats that favor whatever. And it's like, bro, it's not that. Like, when we're highlighting something, we're obviously going to highlight the person that we're trying to put this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are going to show, look, this is why, these are the things that he excels in, and this is what, like, the numbers that back it up. You know what I mean? End of the day, fucking all you have to do is watch Sky Sports if you want to see the narrative on why the fucking Shearer's, like, we shouldn't have to fucking fill in that side of the fucking story, because everyone watching it has been told for fucking 3 decades now that Shearer's the best, and here's all the reasons why. So we shouldn't have to explain that, oh, Shearer scored this many goals and all of them were Premier League. And yeah, Andy Cole scored about 40 in Championship, but we're forgetting that he actually won the Championship with them and got them promoted. So it's like, well, this is what I'm saying. Again, that goes in Cole's favour. It's another fucking medal more than fucking Shearer's done. And again, a medal that he's done at Newcastle nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care what narrative people want to fucking come at. Like with Shearer, everyone knows why people think he is who he is. If we're highlighting why Cole is just as good, if not better, then yeah, we're going to highlight the stats and the records that clearly fucking show that, innit? Like that's the point of what we're trying to do. We're trying to show you the side of things that Sky Sports don't show you them facts. They don't show you them stats and statistics about Andrew Cole. It doesn't happen. He gets left out. He's constantly omitted from any lists and all that kind of shit. Never gets spoken about. So we'll speak about it and we'll show you the stats that never get shown, and we'll put them against all the stats that you know, against fucking Henry, against Shearer, against Salah. Because you see them shits every season. They love to fucking put that in your face. They don't talk about Andy Cole's best seasons though. So that's what we'll do. We'll highlight that. That's what I'm saying. Shearer, yo, yeah, good striker. But if you look at the area he was playing in, nowhere near the best striker. Nowhere near. Like I say, and Andrew Cole comes into conversations when we're talking about at club level, international level, fucks him.
Yeah.
When we're talking about just all round, Batistuta can actually stand up against the best of the best. He can stand up against.
Bro, sorry, man, I got cramp.
Oh shit!
Hey, cramp on the live. Oh man, just got cramp. Oh Lord, I moved too quickly, man. Gone. Oh, sorry guys, man. Cramp.
But guys like Batistuta, these man, he can actually hang with the best of the best. You know what I mean? Like people can compare him to R9 or whatever. Go and watch what he did. You go at Fiorentina. Go and watch him in that Nintendo sponsored shirt. Tell me that he wasn't one of the best strikers of all time. You know what I mean? For me, Alan Shearer, fucking. Yeah, like he was a good striker, but fucking put him up against a Batistuta or a R9 or even, like I say, Andrew Cole. Nah, he shouldn't be in the conversation. It's like Harry Kane going up against any of these great striker, but he's not on the same level. Like we can't disrespect the levels like that. You know what I'm saying?
100, yeah. But again, this is the thing. I think, you know, people are not gonna head Andy Cole, Alan Shearer. Even if you was to say Andy Cole or Cristiano Ronaldo, like people are not gonna hear these conversations because Andy Cole's been given us a negative rap about himself, really. So people are just not here for that conversation, and this is why, you know, it's good to talk to like-minded people and not have too many conversation with people that are only here for quick little clicks, because you're never really going to have an understanding on these kind of things, innit? Because as I said, Andy Cole is no one's ever going to see, unless you actually do your research. No one's actually going to hear that Andy Cole is better than Alan Shearer, because Alan Shearer is everywhere and he's got the record and everyone just deems that he was better. But, you know, if you do your research and you check certain things, you'll find out very quickly, man, that this whole Alan Shearer is better than Andy Cole is actually a lie. And then when we bring in Gabriel Batistuta, you know what I'm trying to say? Listen, Alan Shearer's got nothing on Batistuta. I'll tell you that for free. Because Alan Shearer, let's get it right, yeah? Alan Shearer was a good striker. But would Alan Shearer have lived with Batistuta in that Italian league? I don't think he would have. Because that Italian league was the best league in the world. And Batistuta was something else, man. He was, as I said, I thought he was quick. He had no pace, but he looked quick because he was just that good. You know what I'm trying to say? So
that's what I'm saying. For me, when I'm putting together like in my head like who I envision when I think of like world class top tier strikers, it's like Batistuta, R9, Romario. That's the standard. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So it's like I, I I'd be lying to be like, yeah, Alan Shearer deserves to be in there. What? Because he's English. Like, nah, man. Like I say, we were just talking about fucking watching what Real Madrid did to United on multiple occasions, just showing the massive gap in class, and we would definitely we were the top team in England at that point, and there was such a divide, like such a gap between our standard and their standard, bro. It doesn't compare for me. Shearer, yes, he was fantastic in the Premier League, and we've always thought the Premier League's great, but fucking hell, back then, Premier League was at best top 3 leagues. You know what I mean? Like definitely not top 2, because La Liga and fucking Serie A definitely held them 2 down for a long time.
Yep.
Alan Shearer for me, I don't know if he could compete in them leagues. I do think Andy Cole could. Like I say, fucking his qualities, like the speed that Andy Cole possessed, the fact that he was never getting caught offside. Like, bro, he'd have been a problem for them defenders. Alan Shearer, I don't know, like his thing, like if you go back and look at people talking about Alan Shearer and the way he played, he was very physical. He'd like fucking get an elbow in or whatever, you know what I mean? He was one of those type. I don't think players like that did particularly well in Serie A. Like, if you're not Italian anyway, like you're gonna get fucking bruised. That man didn't fuck around. I don't think he would. I don't think he'd have been able to live in Serie A. But
I agree.
doesn't
I
mean that
just
he's not a good striker, or he's not like a top level striker. But he's not on the same par as these kind of levels when we're talking R9, Mario, Batistuta.
Yeah. But again, the problem is as well, yeah. I think a lot of the fans that will tell you about, Alan Shearer being this, being that, yeah. These guys never watched other leagues. They just watched the Premier League, which is why you always hear people say the Premier League's the best league in the world. It's not. It's not the best league in the world. And again, it's very subjective, because if you're saying it's the best league in the world, well, it's definitely not the best for quality. That's a fact. Yeah. It's the best league in terms of the money and the excitement, because you might have a team there at the bottom beating one of the top teams, which very rarely happens in other leagues. But in terms of the quality, and you can clearly see that as well, yeah. When it comes to the World Cups and the Euros, it's always the same sort of teams that are there at the end. It's not really a surprise, is it? You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, in terms of the intensity and the excitement, the Premier League has that. But in terms of quality, it's put this way: in terms of quality, it's probably not even in the top 2. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, no, it's definitely not in the top 2. It's not. So yeah, let's just stick with the people that want to hear the conversation about Cole and Shearer, that conversation. And as I say, Batistuta, man. Listen, and Alan Shearer can't light a torch to Batistuta, and they were quite similar kind of players as well. You know what I mean? So, what about Pablo Aimar? Yeah, Aimar's in the team on the left hand side. Yeah, Riquelme. Listen, there's no doubt Riquelme was being left out. Listen, Mascherano was very good, yeah, but when you look at these players right in front of us, yeah, if we're being realistic and we're being honest, Mascherano obviously played centre back for Barcelona, yeah, and that's where he could only figure in this team, because he doesn't get into the midfield, because the midfield's high quality, yeah. So you're probably looking at Mascherano or Roberto Ayala, and again, Ayala was a very good defender. I liken Ayala to, he was like a Fabio Cannavaro type of defender. Cannavaro was quicker across the floor, but Ayala was a reader of the game. No pace, but a leader who can read the game. So yeah, he's definitely in there. But yeah, Mascherano for me doesn't make this. He doesn't make this team. I'd even argue with you, does Mascherano even make the bench? Make the bench? Because in midfield, if we've got Veron and Redondo, then the secondary to me would be Cambiaso and Ever Banega.
Yeah.
In my opinion, so he doesn't even make the bench.
Right, well, he
Yeah,
might have the defensive options, but again,
he might be a sub option for the defense. Yeah,
But
yeah, I
again, when
agree.
you got Otamendi there, it's like, well, how many
Yeah,
defenders you going to put on this bench?
yeah, exactly. Hernan Crespo was world class. Listen, you remember the finish from Hernan Crespo against Liverpool in the Champions League final, the little dink.
Yeah,
That's Hernan Crespo. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that
yeah.
was a touch of quality, man.
Nah, trust me,
Did Batistuta have a better club career than Higuain? But what's better, though? That's what I want to know. Like, these are subjective questions. What's better?
Well, obviously, I reckon he's gonna like basically talk about what he's won. And to be fair, because like I say, Batistuta stayed at Fiorentina because he loved the city and he loved the club and the people and that. Like, it was a bit, it was a passion of his to stay there. You get me? Like I say,
Yeah.
there was regularly talk about United being in for him, Madrid being in for him, and all this, and he stayed true in it. So fucking, he could have easily gone and won plenty of league titles, but he actually because I remember I was watching. You seen that football's greatest, in it? Like the little 25-minute shows on each player, and it's got fucking wanna be about Van Basten, wanna be about Seedorf, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But remember watching the one about Batistuta, and he was saying like he genuinely felt that winning a Serie A at Fiorentina meant more than winning one with AC Milan or winning a fucking. You know what I mean? He's like, I really wanted to fucking win with Fiorentina, and it's like I say, you can't knock him for that, but obviously he's not going to be able to whip out his medals like some strikers can. But
Yeah.
again, if you just put Higuain up against Batistuta, prime and prime, I don't think there's anyone in the world that's not taking Batistuta.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
And even this question as well, is Batistuta better than Zlatan? That's a great question.
For me, yeah, but it's not by a mile. Zlatan was utter class,
It
but
was.
nah, Batistuta just
Yeah, I'd have to say, but the thing is, you know what it is? Again, this comes down to personal preference, isn't it? In terms of the striker that Zlatan was, the way he played, I preferred it to Batistuta. But Batistuta was a killer. As I said, watching him in Goal Lazio, bro, first time I watched it, I had no idea who this guy was. He was just popping shots from anywhere. And he was scoring, bro. I thought it was fake. And then I started watching Goal Lazio from there because he was the very first player that I watched on Goal Lazio. Because you know when they do like the little credits and they showing goals, and then
the little
other
highlight
stuff,
package
yeah.
at the start.
Bro, it was him and George Ware, yeah. Him and George Ware, and I'm thinking, who the hell is this guy? Left foot, right, bro. It didn't make sense what he was doing. So, as I said, man, is he better than Zlatan? Personal preference, the way the game's played, how I like to see Zlatan play was Zlatan for me. But yeah, Batistuta was, he was different, man. So yeah, you'd probably have to say Batistuta. I'll say just Batistuta. But again, I wouldn't even blame anyone saying Zlatan because and this multiple league stuff, yeah. I don't really give a damn about all that, to be honest with you. I keep hearing this conversation. He done it in multiple leagues. Like, that's dumb because if he went to, I don't know, Japan and played for the worst team in Japan, he's not going to do it in multiple leagues, is he? So, yeah, when I keep hearing this, yeah, I don't really care because Messi hasn't done it in multiple leagues. But, you know what I'm trying to say? Messi's Messi. So, I don't really agree with that.
That's the thing. Like, obviously, fucking people can say, "Oh, look, like Cristiano's done it in multiple leagues. Look at the teams he played for." So, Sporting Lisbon, biggest team in fucking Portugal. Yeah, Manchester United at the time, biggest team in England. And he goes to Real Madrid, arguably biggest team in the world. Never mind just Spain. Then he goes to Juventus, one of, if not at the time, the biggest club in fucking Italy. Bro, you can't say man's done it everywhere when everywhere he's done been the best. It's like Pep. It's this argument with Pep. I'm not having it. Like people want to say,
Mm,
oh look, Pep's done it everywhere. He's fucking done it in 3 different leagues. Yes, fucking the richest clubs in that league at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck are we
mm,
talking about? He had a Galacticos type squad with fucking Barcelona. Then he
mm,
fucking went to Bayern Munich where they were just the only team in the league basically, and
mm.
with bags of money to spend same way. Then leaves
Yeah,
there and goes to City, and it's fucking bags of money, and they've already won a league at that point. It's not like he's gone and took them to the first league. You know what I mean? He's
yeah,
like, yeah, man. Like, I don't care. For me, like, I look at the coaches that like or the managers that right, they've not necessarily taken the easiest jobs on everything. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Right?
Mm,
Jose, you could have said at one point, Jose like didn't take no risks. You look at the later part of his career, my man's took hella risks. Roma and all like since Roma, everything he's done's been a fucking gamble.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like, well, credit to him for it. You know what I mean? Because he's at least showing that he's willing to fucking do it, and it doesn't have to be mega money fucking teams that he's building. I
mm,
rate that. You look at Ancelotti. Ancelotti's been all over the gaff. Some of them have been the biggest teams in the world. Some of them have been fucking Everton. You know what I
mm,
mean? It's bro. You've got to rate the guys that do go about and that, but not just the ones that just go to the biggest teams. Uh,
yeah,
fuck that. I can't
mm,
give respect to Zlatan just because he's done it in every league he's gone to. When you look at it, he went PSG, biggest team in their league. He was at Barcelona, biggest team in theirs at that point. Fucking Italy, he was at AC and Inter. You know what I mean? Then come to
mm,
United, like bro, my man's been at big teams with a lot of class around him. He is still utter quality, but you've
mm.
got to at least acknowledge the fact that yeah, he's been surrounded by it as well. Look at even going all the way back, was he not at Ajax, the biggest team in Holland? Like, bro,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
you know what I mean? You've got to look at these things and say, ah, okay, okay. He went to
Mm.
LA Galaxy, which let's be real, probably the biggest team in America because they signed Bex after that. Like they were the biggest team in America globally. They got to have been.
Mm.
So it's
Yeah,
like, well,
listen, man. I think listen, Zlatan was a bad boy. I think everyone knows that, innit?
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, you look at, I say, at Inter. I actually think when he was at Inter, even Juventus is probably when he had his best time. AC as well, he was good, but I think Inter, he was a problem at Inter, man. He was ridiculous. But even when he come to United, because as serious fan Bart says, I watched up Zlatan took United to their best season since Sir Alex retired. That ought to do it. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, but I still don't think that deserves for him to be ahead of Bat Shooter for me. And again, it depends what we're actually looking at because
yeah,
again, a lot of these
and,
things are subjective, isn't it? So if
yeah.
you're looking at goals, you're looking at
And this is
goals, then Zlatan got more goals, I believe, than Bat Shooter. But it depends. Yeah, it depends what we're actually looking at. But I think it's good to just see that we've seen two of the best strikers of their generation, without doubt. So I
yeah,
think that's where it kind of matters in that sense.
yeah.
So,
And to be
but
fair, just want to clarify,
mm, go on.
I'm not knocking Zlatan in the slightest. Like his United chant is still top 3 chants of all time for me. Like, and
Who,
he,
who's
and
who's
then,
2-1 then? Who's 2-1?
huh?
Who's 2-1?
I'm not gonna lie, you can't really put it in an order, but Yap Stam, Yap Stam, yo, bro. I don't care how simple it is. It's ridiculous, and obviously the pride of all Europe, cock of the north. We ain't Scousers, Cockneys and all, and Leeds. You get me? You had to throw on that and Leeds in the end. But yeah, yo, they're the top 3 all time for me. You get me? But Zlatan
Mm,
earned his shit, and that's what I'm saying. That's ahead of the old school Cantonas from the 90s and shit. You get me? Like I loved all
mm,
that, but Zlatan definitely earned it. And like I say, I love Zlatan. He is in my top 10 strikers of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah, 100%, 100%.
fastest shooter is higher on that list, though. You know what I mean? It's like it's just personal preference in it. But like I say, you could really just my top 10 apart from like the top two fucking strikers. You can rearrange it however you want. I'm not gonna cry about it. You know what I mean? Like, as long as they're all in the list, that's what matters. But yeah,
Exactly. No, I hear
Zlatan's
it.
absolutely
I hear it.
utter class. But yeah, I'm not gonna just fall into the he's played in bare leagues. But yeah, look at the clubs in it. Like, come on now, he's gonna do well in these teams. But like I say,
Yeah,
it doesn't take away from the player himself. Utter quality.
yeah. Big up to Daryl S. Says, "Yo, Fritz, is that 876 bytes nice or what?"
876 bytes.
I don't know what. Yeah, what's that, Daryl S? 876 bytes. What's that?
Because
What is that? A restaurant?
he's always putting me on to different food gaffs and that.
876 bytes. I don't know. He'll come back. He'll come back.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's been MLK burgers recently, bro. I'm not gonna lie, just was slapping out MLK.
All right. Well, listen. Before we wrap it up, yeah, let's just do the comparison, player for player. So, are we going Brazil or are we going France?
I think it's got to be Brazil. That's where the
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He's saying it's some food gaff in there. Cool runnings truck.
Okay. Yo, I'll have to, get back here on the fucking Italy one. I'll let you know. I'll check it.
It's where Sunrise used to be. He's saying.
Yeah. No, I'll check that. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
I'm local in it. So obviously, to get back here for the Italy one. I'll let you know what it's saying, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Before we forget, yeah. So we are going to be live on Saturday at 12:30 for the Italy all-time 11. So yeah, make sure you guys come through with that one at 12:30, and then Monday we're gonna do the ultimate one. And listen, this ultimate one is gonna be. I don't know what to say, man. We are definitely gonna need your help on Monday for this ultimate one because I'll tell you now, yeah, I've only managed to put down the goalkeeper and the fullbacks.
And what's mad is the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, we've not even done that team yet, and you already picked the goalkeeper in it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I put him in there anyway. But yeah, listen,
bro, I put him in anyway. I know we've not done it yet. But
bro, listen, I done fullbacks, I done goalkeeper, and I had to stop me. I was getting a headache. There's too many players, too many bad boys. But
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I've done fullbacks. You're not gonna be happy though. But fucking,
I know exactly what you've done. I know exactly what you've done. I know. Do you know what? I know exactly what you've done. I'm not even gonna say nothing because the thing is, yeah, the thing is, I know it's on right back as well. Yeah, I know what you've done. Don't worry, because I've got 4.
No, this is what.
Let me tell you now. Let me tell you now. He's making it. Yeah, he's making it. He made the all-time one, yeah. So he's making it. I'm sorry. He's making it. Bro, you frozen.
Yo, I'm back.
Yeah, go on.
Am I back now?
Yeah.
Yo, fucking. I knocked everything over. It all went west. But yeah, fucking. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, I'm actually genuinely thinking, even though I've picked them fullbacks, I'm thinking maybe it's 3 at the back, you know.
I ain't got time for this, man. I got a headache. Listen, I ain't doing this now.
For the ultimate, all I'm saying is that list of centre backs is fucking horrendous. That list of centre backs is horrendous to get through.
I've not even gone to it yet,
bro. I tried to write up all my options. That's what I was saying to you before the stream started. I was like, bro, I got to 10s. I nearly cried.
The thing is though, yeah, we got to have some sort of cutoff point, yeah. I reckon what we should do, yeah, is have 5 for each position, because otherwise it's gonna start getting silly. You know what I mean?
You know what? Here, this will add to it if you want, but it might make it a bit more difficult. Only 3 players per nation. Like
I hear
maximum
it.
three
Oh yeah,
players.
yeah. I'm with that. I'm
Because
with
that
that.
then obviously, like I say, I know your fullbacks now. You're thinking, wait, I've got tens
Nah,
and a
bro. Listen,
striker.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in. Don't worry. I'm gonna throw a spanner in there. I'm gonna throw a spanner in there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Three. So five as a maximum, and only
Yeah,
3 players per nation. That'll
right.
be good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting onto this list later when I finish
Yeah,
this
yeah,
stream.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
So
readjust mine in it, because bro, it's gonna be hell this. But
I'm
I
telling you.
think it might make it easier if I know, right? Can only do three per nation. It's like,
Yeah.
right, the players that I really want. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to just prioritize, and that's how I can, you know what I mean? But
Mm,
oh, bro, this isn't gonna be nice. Yeah, one day is gonna be hell. One day is
just
gonna be hell,
what's
bro.
this? Veron wasn't on form when he went to United. Didn't do much. Yeah, but again, this is Argentina, and listen, Veron was a top player, man, and the only reason why Veron didn't work out at Man United is because Veron came to United when they had Scholes and Keane, and Scholes come through the youth. Obviously, Keane was the captain, so Veron really didn't have a place like that. Even though Veron technically was better than both of them, but there's like it's not as straightforward as that in it. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
to say that Veron didn't do much, I think is harsh. But
And
yeah,
because
listen, Veron.
yo, like someone go back and just look at the first couple of months of Veron, because if I can remember correctly, the first couple of months he was actually like the best player. Like any game that he played, he was the best player on the team. But if I can
Mm,
remember correctly, he suffered a bit of an injury, and then
yeah,
after that, he just couldn't get himself back into the squad properly because before that, everyone was kind of like not at 100% in it, and he was the guy. He scored
yeah,
a few fucking goals and created a few goals that were really fucking important to our season. And if I can
yeah,
remember correctly, he got injured, couldn't really force his way back in the team because at that point everyone was fucking firing in it. And then obviously
yeah.
the next
But
season
Fizz,
came round.
you see the problem is though, yeah. When I hear people say Veron didn't do much, yeah, that's only because he's playing in the Premier League. Because when you're playing the Premier League, it's like people are looking for things that player doesn't do or doesn't offer. So when people are saying he didn't do much, what are we expecting for him to do? Are we
Um,
expecting him to control games? Because that's what he did. Yeah. Because I think it's important to know what kind of player you're looking at. Because if you're expecting Veron to get goals, that's not his game. He's
yeah,
someone, yeah, that is an absolute technician, and he'll play his part in. Well, he'll control games from United. But what I'm trying to say to you is that he was at Man United with Keane and Scholes. He was never going to be given the reins to be running the team from midfield because Scholes
yeah,
come through the youth and was a bad boy, and Keane was the captain. So it was never really going to happen like that.
yeah.
But again, if anyone knows Juan Sebastian Veron's career, go and watch him at Lazio, and you'll see what a bad boy he was. Go Lazio back then. So that's all I'm gonna say. Just go and watch him
Yeah.
for Lazio,
Yeah,
and
the
then
hype
you'll see why he's in this
that was
team.
attached to him when we signed Veron, like the hype
Yeah,
was serious. But that's what I'm saying. I've
telling you.
said it before. Veron was unfortunate because he came like when we were still in flat 4-4-2 a lot of the time. Like
Mm,
if he'd have come a couple of years later when the Premier League had kind of adapted more to having a midfield three and like a front three,
yeah,
uh, he'd have been fucking ridiculous. Like people
it'd have been
gas up
perfect in the three. Yeah,
Lampard and this kind of like nah, he'd have been fucking phenomenal. But it was a case of he came when in England was still playing 4-4-2 essentially, and
yeah,
he wasn't bought as a striker. Like obviously, like when we was playing the two up top, normally you had someone that was more of a 10 that would drop deeper, like a Sheringham or fucking
mm,
Cantona or whatever. But at the same time, fucking he wasn't bought for that. Like the tens that we were using weren't just a 10 that can control the game. It was a case of these man could control the game, and also these were goal scorers.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? These man had goals in them. Obviously, Veron had goals in him, but that wasn't his wheelhouse, in it.
Mm.
So obviously he was brought with the intention of midfield, but again, as you just said, how do you dislodge the captain and a fucking academy wonder kid that's lived up to full fucking potential so far? You know what I mean? Treble winner.
100.
You know what I mean? Treble winning academy, fucking, uh, and it's still in his prime, by the way. Still a
Mm.
kid, basically. And the captain, you can't do it.
Yeah.
But like I say, fucking,
Mm.
it is harsh that people fucking say that about Ron. But I've got used to it because obviously he didn't, like, people that say the same thing about him at Chelsea because he didn't have the impact everyone fucking thought he was going to have. Like, just give
Mm.
him time, kind of thing. I reckon he'll do something at Chelsea. But again, they weren't they weren't trying to utilize him to the best of his ability. They were kind of treated him like a squad player. It was ridiculous, really. A player of like Veron's quality, like,
Yeah.
he should be the guy, not just we're just gonna fucking use you as and when and where we need you.
Mm. Yeah,
But
exactly.
like I said, though,
Exactly.
Veron, absolute bad boy. He was
It
always
was.
in this team for me. It was just a case of, is he gonna have to get swung into midfield to because there's so many men that can only really do either the 10 or the striker. Like, obviously, because Varane could go deeper. It's like, well, I think he's gonna have to go there. But ideally, I would have had him in the 10. Cause that's where he's gonna play best, isn't it? But
Yeah, yeah. Of course. Of course. Right, let's go on to this last question, and we go on to the comparison, and then we wrap it up here. Um, big up to Foxy Danny. Great question. Says Gav, who will replace Messi as number 10 as this was his last World Cup? So you know what? Yeah, this is interesting because again, that number 10 shirt weighs heavy in it, and if Argentina give the number 10 shirt, that's the someone that's gonna inherit him from Messi. They have to be regarded as someone that's gonna be, arguably the future of the national team. But again, a lot of it depends on because with Messi was just like he was Argentina. I'm trying to say everything went through him. That the midfield was built for Messi to get the best out of Messi. Do Argentina, once Messi's done, do they go for being more as a team? But if they go for, trying to emulate what Messi done and having that sort of maverick kind of player, there's two players that I'm looking at, unless anyone else comes through, yeah. So I'm looking at Nico Paz from, obviously he's made his move to Como permanently, and then you've got Real Madrid's Franco Mastantuano. So you've got, and again, you have to look at both Mastantuano and Nico Paz are both left-footed. So if they want to carry on the left-footed player, that's the number 10. It should have been Dybala, really, but Dybala obviously suffered injuries, etc., loss of form. But if they're looking at new players coming through, you're looking at, as I said, Nico Paz or Franco Mastantuano. Obviously, Nico Paz was in the squad. Mastantuano wasn't. But come the next World Cup, if there's no one else that comes through, you never know. It could be one of them two that inherits the number 10 from Messi. But, Maradona, Riquelme. Was it Riquelme? Yeah, it was Riquelme, wasn't it, at the 10?
yeah,
And then obviously Messi. So who will be the next one? But yeah, listen, I'll be interested to see who it's going to be. But at this moment in time, yeah, I think, obviously Julian Alvarez wears the 9 already. Obviously Lautaro wears 22, and he can't be Lautaro anyway. So yeah, I'm going to say Nico Paz or Mastantuano. They got Thiago Almada as well, but because Almada was earmarked to be the next Messi, but he's clearly not that. So yeah, I think it might be Nico Paz or Mastantuano at the moment, unless someone else comes through, But big up, great question. Let's go on to the comparison, yeah, with Barca.
yeah.
So Dida or Martinez? I think we're gonna go with the same on this one.
For me,
Who you going with?
as much as I like Dida, it's gotta be at Martin. Martin,
Is that purely because of the World Cup? Yeah.
yeah. Like, you've got to take a World Cup winner. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And bear in mind, I swear, Dida might have got a World Cup medal, but at that, I swear he would have been back up to Taffarel for that one because by the time he was number one, they
Mm,
didn't win. You know what I mean? So he
yeah,
might have a medal, but like I say, he was back up. It's like that don't count for me.
yeah,
Martinez, the number one that's won a World Cup. Like, nah, it's it's gotta be in it.
yeah. No, no. I agree. I agree. It's not really much in it because Dida was very good, but yeah, I think Martinez probably just does it because of. I think when it's tight like that, you have to just give it to the guy. You know, because like again, a lot of these keepers, there ain't really too much different between a lot of these keepers. I think the one thing that separates a lot of these keepers is the concentration and the calmness on the ball for me. But in terms of these two, yeah, I think Martinez just edges it because of the World Cup. Obviously, Argentina are playing a different formation, so gonna try and
But
do it as close as
here's,
possible
here's
to
what I'm
Barca,
thinking though.
to Brazil. Go on.
If you do Zanetti with the right back, the other two is the centre backs, and Marcelo against like Redondo, I feel like that's a bit more fair.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So Zanetti and Danny Alves. I know where you're going with this.
You know what? Yeah, I know. I'm actually going to surprise you here. As much as I do like Zanetti, Danny Alves was the better right back.
As a proper right back, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zanetti, because obviously don't forget Zanetti was a very good squad player because he could go right, left, and he could play either fucking fullback or on the wing.
Yeah.
So he was a bit more of a all over the gaff type of guy.
Yeah.
Alves was very much like he's a right back. Obviously, he had the technical ability to play as a winger, but he never did. He was like speciality, you know what I mean? So
Mm,
like I say, for that position, I've got to go with Alves. And even if you just go in right, keep Zanetti just at right back and Alves just at right. Like, yeah, for me, I think
yeah.
Alves just about he's got to take it.
I hear it. I hear it. What about Cafu? You think the same thing for Cafu?
I think Cafu takes it.
Yeah.
I think Cafu he's got to because obviously fucking for me, I'd take Cafu over Alves. So I
Mm,
don't think it'd even be as close as this one is. You know what I mean? This one I feel it is a bit closer. Like
yeah.
Cafu, it'd have been light work. Same with
Oh, bro, sorry.
fucking Carlos
I
again.
just clocked something. Sorry, I just clocked something. You know, we're
Right.
gonna do our ultimate team, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
You do realize it's got to be players from the starting lineup that we've done.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can't go with Carlos and Cafu. I know this. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey, all right,
I'm saying you
cool.
straight, bro. I'm saying you straight. If we're gonna go far at the back, bro, you're. I know what you're fucking saying to your fullbacks, bro. I'm going to Ram and Maldini.
Hey, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Nah, but because this is a taste for people. But that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a half-hour argument in itself.
Hey,
So people gonna turn up and go,
Marcelo gets in, man. He gets in.
bro.
So
Fucking Maldini,
unless
bro.
Maldini's playing DM, you know what I'm trying to
Bro,
say.
no. Chat back me up immediately now. Give this taste right now. Let him know that Maldini's got to be at left back.
Well,
Come on. But this is what I'm saying, bro.
Maldini
Every
must have found
position,
himself playing inverted
but that's what I'm
right wing
saying,
or
bro.
something.
Every single position in on that ultimate one is going to be a debate. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
long fucking stream, that bro. I promise you. No positions getting given up lightly.
Don't worry, man. I've got my list going, so we'll get into that. All right, so 1-1. So Martinez in goal, and
Yeah.
then Dani Alves.
But
Roberto Ayala or Thiago Silva? I'm gonna say
it's got to be
Thiago Silva.
Silva because at one point he was the best defender in the world.
He
Ayala
was,
you couldn't say that for him. Even as good
and
as he was,
yeah,
you couldn't say that for him.
and you know how mad it was now, yeah. Thiago Silva was the first centre back on the Pro Evo, yeah. That was like a 92 rating for a centre back. I've never seen a centre back, obviously, taking away the legends and all that kind of stuff, yeah. But I've never seen a centre back just from playing
No,
just a game normally.
yeah.
That's a 92 rating. Never seen it. and that was at
Nah,
AC
yeah,
Milan.
yeah.
So yeah, for me, Ayala was good, but Silva could do what Ayala does, and again in his prime, he had that recovery pace as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man, 100%. Walter Samuel or Lucio? I'm gonna say Lucio.
I am leaning that way, but I don't know, because Walter Samuel, fucking bro, he was. And to be fair, I feel like putting medals on the table, even like at club level, I think he could fucking chat to Lucio.
Mm,
I just feel like because I know I do have an instinctive like Brazilian bias. I can't lie. I love Brazil. Like it just what I mean? The fucking classy, aren't they? So it's one of them like yeah,
I'm
fuck it.
just
I'm gonna
thinking.
go Lucio. I'm gonna go Lucio. As much as I do feel like Samuel could probably chat to him, but yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it, Lucio in it.
yeah. I think Lucio. Again, it's not really much in it because again Samuel was underrated, but obviously, especially when he was at Inter Milan as well. But yeah, I think Lucio for me. Again, both players were at Inter Milan. Funny enough,
Yeah, yeah.
crazy, isn't it? Again, different positions, but Fernando Redondo or Marcelo. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. For me, this is the best left back to play the game, hands
Bro,
down.
nah, nah.
Don't
You're
say
forgetting
Maldini
Barnes.
because you
You're
know
forgetting
Maldini should be
Roberto. You're
centre back, really.
forgetting Roberto. Nah, Roberto first and foremost. If we're just talking pure left back,
Let's let it
but
go, man. He's better than Roberto, man. I'm
nah,
not
he's
here for
not.
this.
He's not. I'm never letting it go. I'm never
Ah,
letting it go,
the only thing Roberto Carlos had on Marcelo, yeah, was his thighs. That was it, man.
bro. Fuck that. Let me see Marcelo take a free kick like that motherfucker could there.
Hey,
I'm
he
telling
don't need to, man. He'll just put his foot on
bro.
the ball and just start doing
He,
pirouettes. I'm
he,
telling you.
no, 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 no. Roberto Carlos made the might of football look like a flyaway. Don't take the piss. Come on now, put some respect on Roberto, man.
Listen,
Well,
Roberto Carlos is one of the best left backs to play the game, yeah. Second to Marcelo. Yeah. That's all I'm
no,
saying.
you ruined it at the end.
I'm not
You
having this.
ruined it. You
I'm
ruined
not
it at
having
the
this.
end.
Marcelo was a bad boy. I've never seen a fullback as talented as that. Don't make sense. Don't make sense of a fullback can be that good football wise. Impossible. The guy was better than some wingers, some of the best wingers in the game. Like, it don't make sense. He was that good. Roberto
But
Carlos
again,
could never. You know what I
but
mean?
again, what do you mean? Roberto Carlos was fucking when he was at Inter Milan. Yeah, they was playing him as a left winger. The brother said, "I don't want to play left wing. I want to play left back because that's where my country are gonna need me." They said, "Bro, you're getting numbers on that wing. You're staying on that wing." Roberto said, "I'm gonna have to go." He got sold for peanuts to Real Madrid. The rest is
Yeah,
history.
I hear it.
Like, look
I hear
what
it.
I'm saying. Roberto already was. He was getting told, "Bro, you're too good to play left back. You're playing fucking on the wing. We bought you. You're playing there." Roberto said, "Nah, I'm gonna have to cut then." You get me, bro? Come on now. Come on now. If Roberto
Nah, I'm
would have
playing, man.
fucking done
He was
what
a
Inter
bad boy. He
Milan
was
wanted to do, Roberto Carlos would be the best left winger in history. But instead, he's the best left back in history.
debatable. Debatable. All right, let's move on. Wait, who are we going?
I'm
Marcelo
going
Redondo.
Redondo.
It's got
I'm
to be
going
Marcelo, innit?
Redondo. Nah,
Redondo.
Redondo. Yeah,
Who?
because obviously for me, like right now, like I'm comparing, like obviously Marcelo isn't at left back; he's going like middle of the pitch, which know we could do. But for me, obviously, if it was left back, I'm taking Marcelo at left back over Redondo. But
All right,
we're doing
Redondo gets through on a technicality. Then cool.
basically, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll admit that. But that's what I'm saying. If we was comparing it, if it was Brazil's squad now, and we're comparing it to Argentina because we've been
mm,
talking about left back. It hands down, it's Marcelo in it. Like, but
yeah. I hear
because
it.
it's
I hear it.
positional, that's the only reason for that.
Cool. This one should be fairly easy. Veron or Dunga.
As good as Dunga was, the
Mm,
absolute engine for fucking Brazil, and not even just any Brazil, but peak prime Brazil. He was the engine for that. They couldn't have done it without him. But Varane was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Veron was, man. He was a bad boy. All right, this is where it starts getting techie now. Yeah. How are we gonna do this? All right, fuck it. Messi or Ronaldinho? Who we going with?
Oh,
Just say the first thing that comes to your head.
Dino,
Oh, Dino over
Dino,
Messi. I
Dino,
can't
man.
believe, yeah. I'm actually gonna have to agree with this. Nah, you know what? I've changed. No, sorry, I got it wrong. I've got it wrong. My bad. Messi or Rivaldo? Listen, Rivaldo was an absolute bad boy.
He
You know,
was,
anyone remembers Rivaldo against Valencia with the overhead kick for the hat trick? As I said, man, listen, go back and watch that game at the new camp. Rivaldo was on something special, man.
Yeah,
He was he was on something else, man. That's one of his most famous games that I watched. But you know, one of the worst games was when at the World Cup when the ball got kicked and he remember he tried to fake it, he got hit in his face.
he went down with his face.
He went down and got hit in his face. Yeah, it was embarrassing.
I can't.
It was
I can't lie.
embarrassing. So,
That did fuck with me. That when I seen that.
yeah, I think just based on that, man, Messi has to get it anyway. You know, because that was unacceptable, man. Unacceptable.
I hear it. But nah, to be totally honest, even taking like that out of it, I think it's still got to go to Messi. To be fair, because
Yeah, but
like,
Rivaldo
good as
was.
Rivaldo was like no
Mhm.
one was trying to say like he's the best of his generation.
Yeah,
You know what I
I agree.
mean? Like
Yeah.
so, yeah, I've got. But people were saying that about Dino. That's
Mm.
why I was able to go Dino if we're going that way. But yeah,
No, but the thing is, the way I've done it though, yeah, is kind of like player for player because you'll see now anyway. Yeah. So we're saying Messi, Rivaldo, Messi. Yeah. The next one's gonna be Ronaldinho or Riquelme. To be fair, there's nothing to think about. It's Ronaldinho.
it is. But fuck you, Gav.
Well, you're going Riquelme. Don't tell me you're going Riquelme.
No,
No
it would have
way.
been, but that's what I'm saying. I'd have loved to have, and him versus Rivaldo. I think I could have gone with Riquelme, but now you just left it where I've got to. Riquelme
You
didn't
see, you
stand a
see the way that
chance.
I've done it though.
Now I
Messi and
get you. I
Rivaldo
get you.
both left-footed. Ronaldinho, Riquelme both. You know what I mean? Right-footed.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. But yeah, it's Dino. It's Dino.
All right. Pablo Aimar or Neymar? I want to see where you go with this one.
For me, the only thing that's actually separating them now is the fact that Aymar did it in a tougher era.
I hear it, but
The defenders and midfielders that Aymar had to come up against fucking levels above what fucking Neymar's had to come up against. That's literally the only thing I can think to to really split it.
yeah. But the thing is, I mean, Neymar could only do what he done in what was in front of him, innit?
That's what I'm saying. It's like it feels like doing him a disservice because it's like, well,
Yeah.
you can't help when
I'll
it's
tell you where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Neymar, yeah, because I think personally the only player for Brazil from an attacking perspective that beats him is Ronaldinho. Just based on purely what he's done in the game, you know, and the quality as well. The only one that can chat to Neymar for me, from an attacking point of view for Brazil, is Ronaldinho.
Yeah, but that's only because fucking certain guys didn't make it in the fucking team. I think like because obviously because we both preferred to get Adriano into that. We also like we sacrificed Kaka, and I think Kaka could have spoke to Neymar
You
definitely.
think?
Yeah, bro. Don't forget.
Oh, I
Do
don't
you
know
not
about that.
do
You
you
know,
not
I like
remember?
Kaka, man, but
Bro,
I
do
don't
you
know
not
about that.
remember? Do you not remember when fucking Brazil was playing Argentina? Bro, my man took Messi on a jog. You know, remember it. My man took the ball from his own half, and Messi's just right behind him on the chase. He took him the whole length of the pitch. Then as the
Bro,
fucking
Messi was
defender
trying to
said,
find out who he was. He didn't know who he
bro,
was.
cool. But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like the fact that Kaká was that guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Mm,
he could chat to Neymar. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget fucking Ballon d'Or winner. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
forget the AC Milan Kaká.
Yeah, he was a problem. He was.
Bro, he was
I remember
more
when he
than a
made
problem.
Heinz and Evra run into each other.
Bro,
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
I gave up my stocks then.
He was a fucking yeah, like yo, I'm telling you. But yeah, like I say, I think Kaká could have spoke to him, but again, we sacrificed Kaká because obviously prime Adriano. How the fuck do you not get him in there? Innit? Like, but yeah, come on,
So
what's next?
you're saying Imar, yeah?
Yeah, simply because he did it in a better time frame. You know what I mean? Like he did it in a harder era. Like
I'm saying Neymar, but chat, is there anyone that thinks if you're still there, is there anyone that thinks it should be Neymar or Pablo Imar? Again, they're two top players, man. Pablo Imar was a joke. And so was Neymar. So
to be
does
fair,
anyone
I
think it should
won't
be
be
Imar or
disappointed
Neymar?
whichever way this one goes.
Yeah. Chat, let us know. Imar or Neymar. All right, let's move it on. I think this one's gonna be fairly easy, but no, it's not gonna be easy. Tell a lie, but Aguero or Adriano?
If you're just going peak for peak, it's Adriano. If it's career for career, then you've got to go Aguero in it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
That's
Adriano.
a fair one. That's a fair one. Um, I'm a massive fan of Aguero. I think Aguero for me, when it comes to the central strikers in the Premier League, I put Aguero probably put him in the top three as strikers in the Premier League. I probably put him in the top three because yeah, man, he was unplayable at times, Aguero. But when it comes to Adriano, as I've always said, the only striker better than Adriano for me was R9 because
Yeah.
Adriano should have been the next coming of R9. He should have been.
So, like I
As
say,
I said, bro,
R9 on
I've
Chelsea.
never seen a striker with those qualities: left foot, powerful, quick, skillful, aggressive, shoot
Yeah,
from anywhere. It didn't make sense what this guy was doing. You know, it didn't make sense.
yeah.
But obviously, as we know, the career obviously went down the toilet, really, man, after his dad passed away. But if anyone hasn't seen that, you know what? When I actually think about it now, yeah, when we wrap up here, man, I'm gonna watch some clips of Adriano on my phone, man. I need to reminisce, man, because yeah, this guy in Serie A, man, was just taking lives, man. He was taking the piss. Like it was just different. So oh yeah, look at this. Let me see this quickly. So they reckon, yeah, Pep or Ancelotti might take over from Italy, innit? So you're gonna have
Yeah.
Zidane at France. Imagine Pep's at Italy and what's his face? Jurgen Klopp's at Germany. It's
Couple
mad,
of
isn't it?
magnets parliament,
That is mad, isn't it? That is mad. Um, all right, and then the last one. Listen, big up to Batty Goal, but listen, not even God can talk to R9. You know what I'm trying to say? So
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
in Fitz's eyes, the only one that can chat to R9 is Andy Cole.
But
In my
even
eyes,
I'll admit, like on an all round level, which this is what it is international
yeah,
and all that. Like yeah, R9 all day.
yeah,
It's probably
yeah. No one gets in front of R9. Maybe Pippo and Zaghi. You know what I'm trying to say?
only because he lives offside.
Oh, yeah, that guy was crap, man, but he scored goals. So yeah, man, that's the comparison. So we've got Martinez. So if you do Brazil, I'll do Argentina. So Martinez,
Alves,
Messi, Veron, Aymar, and that's it, innit? So 4 players.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it was Danny Alves, Thiago Silva, Lucio, um, Ronaldinho, Adriano, and R9. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, Brazil got the whole back line, and then Argentina have the midfield. Yeah. Oh yeah. So look at that. Yeah, Brazil have the whole. So Argentina have the goalkeeper. Brazil have the whole back line. Argentina have the whole midfield. Brazil have the whole front line. So it's all in sections. That's mad. That's actually mad, isn't it? But yeah, nah, listen, I'm happy with that, man. But guys, listen, last one before we wrap it up. Fitz, one for you, bro. You're on mute, man. Wait, he's just on mute, guys. Bro, you're on mute.
Fuck,
Yeah.
yo, sorry, bro. Fucking phone fell.
No worries. No
Go
worries.
on.
Yeah, last one before we wrap it up. So, question for you. So, question to Fitz. What are your thoughts on the Argentina final?
Bro, literally, if they could have got a shot on target, somehow they'd have made sure that went in. The only reason why they didn't get that victory is because they couldn't get a shot off. Spain, fucking salute you, man, for holding it down the way you did. Because
That's crazy.
literally, bro, did no one else clock that when the fireworks went off, there was sky blue?
I didn't even notice.
Bro, there was sky blue. Why?
I didn't even notice that.
Bro, not even a neutral. Just give it a neutral color in it. If you don't know and you can't really prepare for it, give it neutral. Why was it sky blue? Fam,
What are you
literally,
trying to say? What are you trying to say? Corruption.
all the way down to the fucking bottom, bro. The only thing is, yeah, obviously
Mm.
you can't really hold the players accountable for it because, like, I presume that the players aren't like being informed like that, but you're gonna play in the game. You're gonna know when the ref's in for you or not. If a ref's looking out for you, you can pick that shit up in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if a referee's pulling you on every fucking little thing, you can tell when they're being harsh on you and that. It's kind of
Mm.
got a problem. You know, so to a degree they can be held accountable, but I don't think they sat there in the fucking meeting knowing what the script is. But yeah, that I even seen when fucking Spain scored. Like, bro, you not seen the footage of the FIFA president? He just stands up, bro. He looks fuming, and then his boy next to him grabs him and like hugs him like he's celebrating, you know, like to style it out because like he'll be on job knowing like cameras are on us. So he's
Yeah.
fucking hugged him, but my man's arms are down by his side. Like, he's not celebrating the goal whatsoever. But like I say, like, you can only do like you can try to control it all you want in it, and you can make the ball do some mad shit. But if you're that good and you can retain the ball that well and you can keep the pressure on them and just keep going, I say, fam, it should have been 3-0. The amount of goals that Spain scored, it should have been 3-0. These men were just taking the
Yeah,
piss.
that game was an absolute massacre, man. And like, I think the best thing that I saw from the fact that Spain won it, yeah, obviously putting Messi to the side because Messi's, I mean, he's one of the greatest of all time, 100%, yeah. So besides Messi, I like Alvarez as well, but besides Messi, it showed that all this pace and power that England wanted to use, all this pace and power, that seems to be prevalent in the game right now. It just shows you, if you've got technically sound players that want to keep the ball, who would have known you win the game? This is what we've been saying. There's
Yep.
no longevity to long ball and to playing players that are just overly quick and all that kind of nonsense. The game's called football for a reason. And that display from Rodri, yeah, we had to hear people say that Declan Rice is the best midfielder in the Premier League. You know who you are. Yeah. We've had to hear this nonsense. Rodri's just come into this tournament off the back of an injury, got himself up to match speed, and was by far the best midfielder in the tournament. So it's justice that Spain won it, man, because they were the best footballing team in the tournament. As devastating as France were, yeah, France ultimately. I mean, I'm not counting the England game because that was a glorified friendly, man. 6-4. France didn't turn up in the first half. They were playing about. They scored 4 goals in the second half. Like that shows the levels, isn't it? But as I said, as devastating as they were on their attack with the pace, Spain just showed you, conceding 1 goal in the whole tournament. Didn't really have Yamal wasn't that great, really. Oyarzabal got a couple of goals, but he wasn't that great. Baena was okay. Pedri, for me, one of my favorite players, had a poor tournament. But Spain won that easily, that whole tournament. You know, people were laughing at them when they drew a Cape Verde. After the Cape Verde game, they conceded 1 goal, and that was a header. So, yeah, it's
and
crazy,
that's the
man.
thing, like what you just said there is like it's a testament to them. They didn't really have like Rodri, yeah, best midfielder of the tournament, but other than Rodri, which let's be clear, like just helping control things, keep things
Yeah.
out in the middle, but realistically, no
Mm.
real standout going forward, and
Yeah.
they're able to win the World Cup. That's a real team display, and it's very
Mm.
similar to like when they fucking last did it. You know what I mean? When they last did it,
Mm.
obviously they had a lot of fucking big names in the team, but it was very much a team display that got them to the final, and the way that they finished it off as well.
Yeah.
But, like I say, I said we both said from the start, innit? Like they're clearly the top 2 teams, France and Spain. They
Mm.
they definitely fucking those 2 teams looked like the 2 teams that deserved it because France going forward looked lethal.
Yeah.
Fucking Spain just kept everything tight and very efficient, like what we said at the start of the tournament. Like they're gonna come into this very efficient. They're gonna be
Mm.
tight. And they're gonna be hard to break down, and that's exactly what it was in the end. So
Yeah.
realistically, it's not a surprise. I was surprised in the end because I was like fucking everything all the way up through the tournament felt off, and then when you see the way that Argentina were just being favoured and shit, you're like, oh, this can't be. Please don't do this. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
yeah, man, Spain held it down. Like I say, just
Yeah.
they didn't allow them the opportunity to steal it. Fucking, you gotta give them credit in it.
Mm. No, you're right, man. You're right. But yeah, I think the best team won in the end, man. And yeah, man, obviously over and done with now. Obviously, just waiting for these transfers. See what Man United do. Again, you know, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm just bored of it now, man. Just just want to see what they do, man. Because you know, there's a certain somebody that we want, but let's wait and see, man. But guys, listen up. We're gonna wrap it up anyway. So yeah, Argentina all-time 11 from 95, 3-4-2-1 formation. So Emiliano Martinez in goal, Javier Zanetti, Roberto Ayala, Walter Samuel making up the back 3, Messi, Veron, Fernando Redondo, and Pablo Aimar making up the midfield. The 2 10s, Riquelme and Sergio Aguero, and then Gabriel Batistuta as the striker. So as I said, the Brazil team is the team to beat, but this does definitely push it. You know, I mean, you could even say if they had 10 games, you know, I think Brazil will still win it, but you know, I definitely think Argentina have the capabilities to get some results there as well, man. So
Yeah, 100%,
you know what I'm trying to
100%.
say. So yeah, man, it's a tough one. But guys, listen up. We're gonna wrap it up anyway. We are gonna be back on Saturday at 12:30. So we're gonna do the Italy one, and then obviously on Monday we are gonna do the all-time one as well, which is gonna be a good one. So yeah, big up yourselves for coming through each and every time. Make sure you smash that like button on the way out, and make sure you sub to the channel. And guys, make sure you follow me as well on all my socials. So it's at the bottom of the page. So you got YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. So yeah, make sure you follow me on them. And yeah, make sure you follow Fitz as well on his social media. So he's mainly on Instagram, and that is in the description as well. So yeah, make sure you go and follow him on there. Bro, you got anything else you want to plug?
No, the minute, just make sure you all go and fucking check out all the shorts and the clips and the reels and that, and obviously get them shared about on socials and shit, and it just help the community grow a bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, big up, man. As I said, I've got quite a lot of shorts and videos coming out. So there's quite a few coming out over the next couple of days, isn't it? So it's just from the streams that we've been doing, just little clips. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. And yeah, let me know in the comments as well, like what you think, because I think a lot of people take things out of context, you know. But one thing that we do on here, we have proper conversations. So anything that you do see that are clips or that are shorts or videos, best be sure we can obviously explain it in a bit long form as well, because you know I think long form content, it's not for everyone, but when you've got a footballing background and you enjoy football, you know these are the kind of conversations that I know myself and Fitz definitely like. So as I said, yeah, if you do see some of the shorts and the videos, check them out. And again, if you're a bit unsure of what's been said on there, then as I said, just make sure you tune in and you can see the and you can ask as well, you know, why, you know, myself or Fitz has come to this opinion, because we can just explain that. So so yeah, make sure you check that out. But yeah, as I said, we only back Saturday 12:30 for the last one, Italy, and then as I say, we all-time one on Monday. So yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, other than that, guys, big up to yourselves each and every time. If I don't speak to you guys, have a good rest of the weekend. And yeah, man, we'll be back 100%. Let's hope Man United get some business done over the weekend as well. I mean, it's unlikely, but yeah, I'm bored of it at the moment. I'll be honest with you. I just want this season to start and just see what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, big up to yourselves. Big up Fitz, man. Speak to you guys soon. Take it easy.
Take
Big
it
up,
easy,
man.
man.
Big
Bless,
up.
bro.